is a 12-issue comic book limited series created by writer Alan Moore and artist David Gibbons. The series was published by DC Comics in single issues during 1986 and 1987. Moore used the story as a means to reflect contemporary anxieties and to deconstruct the superhero concept. Watchmen takes place in an alternative history in the United States, where the country is edging closer to a nuclear war with the Soviet Union. After government-sponsored superhero, the comedian, is found murdered, the vigilante, Rosarch, warns his former colleagues of what he believes is a conspiracy to kill costumed heroes. As the story progresses, the protagonists discover that one of the heroes has devised a plan to stave off war between the United States and the USSR by carrying out a plan that will kill millions of innocent people.
Well, what Watchmen became was entirely a meditation about power. We were thinking about how each of these characters, to some degree, represented different sorts of power. We had the global situation unwinding and unfolding behind them, where you'd got different sorts of superpowers at odds with each other. An escalating situation in Afghanistan, and various other bits of bad world news that suggest that the nuclear doomsday clock is getting closer to the midnight mark. To some degree, if you're talking about superheroes, it's very likely to become a meditation upon power. You find that, yes, superheroes in the real world are kind of funny. They're also kind of scary, because actually a person dressing in a mask and going around beating up criminals is a vigilante psychopath. That's what Batman is, in essence. And we came up with the character of Rorschach as a way of exploring what that Batman-type driven, vengeance-fueled vigilante would be like in the real world. And the short answer is a nutcase.
Watchmen has received critical acclaim both in the comics and mainstream press, and is regarded as a seminal text of the comic book medium. There have been numerous attempts to make a film version of Watchmen since 1986, but all previous attempts have been unsuccessful until October of 2005, when Warner Brothers approached director Zack Snyder to film the big screen adaptation of the comic book. Warner Brothers was impressed with Zack Snyder's previous work on modern movie classics such as Dawn of the Dead and 300. The film is scheduled to be released in 2009.